Here we go. Alright, so we are at Sandstone Bluffs, and I don't know how far the walk is, but we're going to go and have a look around. We're trying to crouch down behind a bush to stop the wind blowing past the microphone.
We are on the way.
Welcome back. We're on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers so we can start donating our YouTube revenue to support families battling cancer. Join our journey, hit that subscribe button, and make a difference today. Now back to the video.
Alright, so sorry about the noise from the wind, but way over there is limestone, and we're standing on limestone here, and all of this piece in the middle here is lava flow, which flowed to the north from over here, which are basically called cinder cones, which is where the lava came from. We're standing right on the edge of a bloody big cliff here, and I'm sure that the wind that's blowing past me, it's bloody going to ruin the video. Right, so it's not quite so much wind here. So over there is a ridge of limestone. We're on another ridge of limestone here. All of this through the centre here is lava flows from the cinder cones, which are way over there, which I'll zoom in on. So those were originally volcanoes, and that filled up all of this area through here with volcanic lava, as you can still see. All the volcanic lava stuff there. Alright, so what do you think of Sandstone Bluff, Janie?
Very rocky, high cliffs, but nice view.
Yeah, nice view. Yep. Bit dangerous getting too close to the cliff, so it's a big drop, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so we'll head off to another one. Alright, so we went down to the Malpais.
Malpais. Pious. It has got the word pie there.
Okay. To the visitor centre, and they suggested that we come up to where we are at now, which is the Calderon Trail. Now this is a trail that goes up to one of the volcanoes, the what do they call them? The cone, volcanic cone, and it's got like 3 trails that we can do, and they're all little loops. So if we do the whole lot, it's about 5 miles. If we do just one of them, it's about 3.5 miles. So we'll just see how we get on. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, so the first part of the trail is a lava tube, and it's right beside the car park. So even if you don't do any other part of the trail, you can still do this bit because it's like within 100 meters, even less, 50 meters of the car park.
Yes, let's do this.
All right, so of course, lava tubes are where lava used to run, and we just have to sort of navigate the rocks here, and then we'll get into the tube.
Geez, that's not easy.
No, they're all a bit loose, the little rocks, aren't they? All right, so the lava tube's not very long. As you can see daylight out the other end there, but we'll just...
Can you go out the other way?
Yeah, you can go out through the other way. So we'll just navigate our way through here and out the other side. You know what? It gets cold as you come in here, doesn't it?
Yes, the temperature just dropped.
Yeah,
Like
easy
in a cave.
5-6 degree drop. Still quite pleasant. So there you can see the exit at the other side there.
Ooh, it's like in the fridge.
Oh, it's getting colder the further in we get.
Geez, this is so dark and I'm wearing sunglasses. Hold my hand. I'm going to zip up.
It's remarkably chilly.
Uh-huh. I've got goosebumps.
Let's do a little sweep from where we came in. So we came in over that side there. And we're heading up out through there. Yeah, almost there. Oh, oh my goodness, hot now. Looks like it keeps going, but
I don't think
I don't think
going in there.
yeah, I don't think we'll carry on through there.
I don't want to. It's very hard to walk.
Yes, all right.
We're out.
So there we go. We made it. That's our first adventure on this walk.
We need to catch our breath.
After all, we've done 2 minutes of strenuous activity. Track's over this way, babe. So the lava tube does keep going, but you need to take lights and all that sort of stuff because it doesn't exit from this point further on. So yeah, we're not doing that. We don't have lights, and we've been through a few lava caves already. So let's head on the trail. All right, so the next point of interest on the walk is called the Bat Cave. So this piece just over here is called Double Sink. So there's one of them here. I presume the next one's coming up. So we'll carry on to that. Okay, so this is actually Double Sinks. It's very deep. Now what's happened here is you've had a lava tube running through underground, and at some point after it's all dried and everything, you've had water come through and loosen up the rocks, and it's all just dropped into the center. So I'll let you have a look at that.
Bottom there. There's snow at the bottom.
Oh my goodness, look at that. There is snow in the bottom of the sinkhole. Let's see if we can get a bit closer without pushing Jamie over the edge. So,
Do you know what? A huge worm is living in there.
oh, like the sandworm of
Yeah, sand
Arrakis
dunes.
from June. That's interesting. So there is snow at the bottom there. So I presume that that gets very little sunlight, otherwise it would have dried out. And this is exactly the sort of thing that they're looking at for the moon landings coming up, is to have snow or ice at the bottom of craters on the moon that have no sunlight to dry it out. Obviously, once we get it further into summer, this is all going to dry out. But yeah, very interesting. So I'll try to angle it. So you'll have a tube running through from there, and then of course it exits down the bottom over there.
And the first tube joins to the other.
And yeah,
Sinkhole.
we'll go over to the other sinkhole on the other side there, and we'll see if it's in there.
This is so deep, I can't see the bottom.
Well, okay, don't let me fall in.
You want me to hold you?
This one, obviously
Can you see the bottom?
I can see the bottom, and it's also got snow in the bottom there, but it does look very, very deep.
I want to get in.
You want to get in the sinkhole?
I want to get nearer to it. Hold me.
Yes, I'll hold on to you. Don't fall in.
It's very deep.
Oh, I'm pleased the park ranger said to come up here and look at this. Really interesting.
Yes.
All right, we'll carry on our walk. All right, so this one behind us here is called the Bat Cave, and there is a fungal disease which is killing off the bats. It's called white fungus or white nose syndrome or something like that. The cave is closed to people. You can't get in there. It all looks pretty overgrown anyway, and I believe that inside there's some sort of a grill that makes it impossible for you to get in there. So there we go. What do you think, Janie? You want to try and get in?
Poor bat. Millions died
Mm-hmm.
because of the white nose syndrome.
Yeah. All right, so this is a crater.
Hey, there's an animal there running around. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see it. It is a squirrel.
No, it's a lot bigger.
No, that is definitely a squirrel. I can't zoom in on it. So this is a crater. I don't think it's the crater that we're heading for, because the crater we're heading for is supposed to have a trail that goes around the rim, and there's definitely no trail here. We're going to be...
Still there is snow at the bottom.
Where's snow?
There.
Huh, there is too, look at that. Well. We're going to be arguing about what that animal is for a long time to come, aren't we?
Yes, it's too big for a squirrel.
All right. You know, it was a squirrel.
Squirrel is very small,
Well, it was a fat squirrel.
but the tail was messy.
Yeah, but it was all its hairs were on end because it saw you and thought, oh my God, I'm frightened. All right, let's keep going.
It's not a squirrel.
It was a squirrel. Well, the walk up has been a gentle climb all the way, hasn't it, Janie?
Yes,
So quite doable. It's
quite pleasant.
not steep like that,
No.
the lighthouse. This is actually quite
Well,
a
the
pleasant walk.
lighthouse was good too until the end.
Yeah, maybe we're in for a shock at the end of this one.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We are here now at El Calderon Cinder Cone.
All right, so that was never 2 miles. Maybe it was 0.2 of a mile. Must have been 0.2 of a mile because it wasn't 2 miles. All right, so we got 0.1 of a mile to go and have a look at the cinder cone. And then we got 1.3 miles to get back to the car park on the loop trail. So we're making really good time. I'm happy to give Janie another sip of water now.
You, the water police.
Uh-huh. All right, we're on the Caldera loop trail at the moment. The caldera is down in here, and there's a low spot just here, so the lava will have built up in here, then spilled out down through there. And if we'd chosen to go around the other way, I don't know if you can see it, but just here there's a string of stairs going almost vertically up the side of the hill. So we've done a whole heap of switchbacks to get up to here, which I think was the better option. How you feeling, Janie? How are your legs?
Legs okay. I'm
Thirsty? You have to wait till we get back. So this row of calderas, it erupted about 3,500 years ago, which is why there's still quite a lot of volcanic rock everywhere, but it's also got a lot of the regrowth happening. So it'll take a long time before the volcanic rock is broken down by all of the tree roots and everything else and starts to look just like a normal mountain, if ever. Okay, so this, going that way, is definitely not the trail. The trail turns here and we missed it, so we went that way.
Yeah,
But
this
the
looks
trail
more
actually
like
goes
it.
down this way. So we're back on the right place now. All right, so there's a pretty good shot of the crater. And Janie's going to fall over on her ass if I don't keep up with her and hold on to her. So she walks on her toes instead of her heels. Okay.
Hold it.
Okay, so how many fingers? I'm holding the camera as well as pointing out. All right, so we're currently here. It's the car's here. It's 0.3 of a mile down to the dirt road, and then it's 1 mile back to the car park. Or we can continue along the Calderon Trail to here, which is the Continental Divide Trail, and then walk back, and that will add 1 extra mile. So straight back is 1.3, going the extra is 2.3. And we've currently done, I don't know, what's that, 0.8, 0.7. So we've done 2.3 so far. So what we've done, we need to do again if we go the long way. I'm happy with that. This all looks pretty flat.
Fine.
All right, away we go, that way. All right, so we're at the junction with the road. So the road heads off down this way, and but we're going to do the trail, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So going back this way is 1 mile to the car park, but we're going to go along the track, and that's a 2 mile trip.
Let's go.
So it's 1 mile to the Continental Divide Trail, and then it's 2 miles back to the car park.
Okay, let's go.
Interesting thing about the Continental Divide Trail is it runs from Canada all the way down through the United States into Mexico. It's a bit like our Bibbulmun track in Western Australia, which runs all the way from the north of Western Australia all the way down to the south of Western Australia. And this trail's a lot of scoria over the lava flow, which will make it a bit more interesting. Well, Janie, I wouldn't want to be bringing a tent out here and camping on the ground. It'd be a bit lumpy, wouldn't it?
I don't think you can find any spot to lie down.
There's just rocks everywhere.
You have to sleep standing up.
It's what I would call, what do they call it? Glorious desolation?
I don't think it's possible to sleep on this.
No, probably not. Okay, so that's the walk over the lava field finished. And now we're going to be joining onto the Continental Divide Trail to head back to the car park. So that might be a little bit easier to walk on. And if you were going to do some camping, then this would probably be a little bit easier for you.
Are we finishing
All right,
here?
yeah, we're back to the car. How do we get on?
Over 7 kilometers and over 14,000 steps.
It's the 24th today. Not loading because we don't have any internet. Haha.
Okay, we'll do it.
We'll do it when we get back to the bus.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a travel day. We're going to go to Window Rock tomorrow, and then we're going to another canyon, which is up in the, I want to say Cheyenne Nation?
No, it's not.
It's not? What is it?
Isn't it Navajo?
Oh, the Navajo Nation. Yeah, that's right. Boy, I feel like an idiot now. Good thing I've got my research assistant right here with me. All right, see you tomorrow. Oh, you're still here. You might like one of these videos next.